It is Sunday, so we are going to get our self-care cards. I have already shuffled all of the decks today to speed along the process, so we will jump right in with a theme of the day from our Prism Oracle. Let's find out what our theme for today is. Self-Care Sunday. It is the first Sunday of the month of May. It is my birthday month, so you can bet I will be celebrating my birthday literally all month long. Because, all right, we got space and we have isolation on the bottom. So maybe you have been taking some space and isolating yourself away from other people. Sometimes that is necessary. Sometimes it is unhealthy, but sometimes it is healthy. So maybe you are going into isolation or coming out of a period of isolation. Based on a lot of the card messages we've had recently, it seems like maybe you have been isolating yourself and will be coming out of that period in your life and being a little bit more social again. So let's get 3 cards to support ourselves as we transition back into society, back into friendship and community with the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. We'll get 3 cards and find out what self-care actions we could do to support ourselves while we are isolating and coming back towards other people, learning to embrace connection again, whether we maybe don't necessarily want to or not. I personally like being alone, but know that it is good for me to get out once in a while. I did just last weekend, I facilitated a grief support group, so that was a big step towards coming out of isolation. We've got 1 card, we want 2 more. Here's 1 more. And that's like, okay, 2 more, I guess. We have Sync with the Moon. It was just the full moon yesterday, full moon in Scorpio. So maybe paying a little bit closer attention to what the moon is doing up there in the sky. We also have dream journal, so maybe you've been having some particularly weird or intense or interesting dreams lately, or your dreams are trying to communicate something to you. So start keeping a dream journal, and then if you feel like you want to, you could look up like dream symbolism to make sense of what it is that your dreams are communicating. We have energy work, so she looks like she's meditating there. If you're into that sort of thing, you could also do like Reiki, get Reiki treatment. Is that treatment? Session, whatever, healing, Reiki healing. And then positive affirmations. So I know some people, especially like if you're feeling depressed or have like very low self-confidence, positive affirmations can actually be kind of upsetting, but if you feel mentally up to it, maybe try exploring some positive affirmations. There's also the idea of like neutral affirmations, so not necessarily positive, but something that's less like, I don't know, upsetting. I don't know. But like, I don't know. I remember last summer, I went through like a pretty intense depressive episode, and the idea of saying anything positive about myself was not good. So I mean, it was better to just say things that were not quite so like over the top instead of saying like I'm the best person ever and I'm so smart and wonderful. It was easier to say like it is safe for me to exist in my body right now, even if I'm not feeling great. And that was like a positive affirmation. You can like steadily step it up a little bit once you're feeling better. We're gonna get a card today from the self-care wisdom deck. Hopefully just one, and hopefully it will not end up on the floor. All right. We have decision. Just give me some Libra energy here. It says sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. So, also makes me think of this song lyric. I think it's the Sarah Brightman song. Uh, she says sometimes standing still is the best move that she'll ever make. So yeah, I mean, there are times when you need to be very decisive and take action, but there are other times where it's important to uh, just sit on something for a minute and make a decision out of a place where you're feeling like more calm and rested and relaxed and responding instead of reacting to something. So I was gonna get a card from the Slavic folklore, not yeah, it's the Slavic oracle, not the Slavic folklore Lenormand. But I was thinking maybe we'll do an affirmation card instead. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I brought the little frog's guide to self-care, the whimsical little frog. So let's get an affirmation card from the little frog to finish off our reading today. Little frog, what have you got for us? We've got I do not need to morph into somebody I am not to be accepted by other people. So there you go. You do not have to change who you are to be accepted by other people. The people who are meant to be in your life will accept you exactly as you are. Even if you do have a tendency to isolate sometimes, they'll just, they'll miss you when you're gone, but they will also on the floor. Oh geez, there's a random tarot card down here too. From the B tarot, we have the Sun. That's happy. Happiest card in the deck. And we also have even when I am struggling, there is undeniable magic that exists within me. So there you go. Things may feel bleak right now, but the sun will come out tomorrow. If not tomorrow, soon. It's always sunny here, unfortunately. I would prefer a little bit more rain, but there it is. I prioritize myself when I need to. And sometimes that means isolating just a little bit for a little bit, but coming out of it when we're ready. You can't stay isolated forever, but it doesn't hurt every now and then. Okay, there you go. Happy self-care Sunday. If you found this helpful, great. If you don't find this helpful or you don't want to do these things, you don't have to. It's completely optional. You have autonomy over your life, so do what feels right for you and not what I tell you to. Unless you want to, then you can. All right, that's it. I'm gonna stop talking.